competition.
New York Spring. I was in a library, in a public school, waiting. I had seen 3 classes. The 4th was arriving. I could hear them in the hallway, the air thickening with cacophonous discomfort. Perhaps, to make me feel more relaxed, the librarian whispered, "They're the worst class. If they don't have guns, you can be sure their parents do." They entered, raging, throwing themselves onto the floor, against the walls, against each other. The teacher, incited, lifted a boy in a supernatural show of strength. He was twice her size. She threw him across the room. "Stop!" How many people in this room are angry? Every hand went up. All right. You can each tell me one thing that makes you angry. They looked. There's nothing like addressing the problem without judgment. They began, calling out, one at a time, in rhythm, their problems, their frustration, their anger, their hatred, their terror. "I hate school. I hate vacation. I want to go shopping. My brother beat me. I don't like my mother. I hate myself. I hate my body. I'm just mad." I listened. They heard me listening. I'll tell you a story. They leaned in. In Japan, there was a samurai, a great warrior. He was obsessed with the question, what is the difference between heaven and hell? He heard of a wise man and went to see him. He went fully armed. He demanded entrance. But the wise man was preparing a cup of tea and took his time. Impatient, the samurai said, "I'm a great warrior." "I could slice you in 2. That's hell. Startled, samurai put down the sword, and the old man said, "That's heaven." They got it. They laughed. Eyes wide, they looked. In most stories, I said, there are characters who have power. They can turn themselves into anything. They can do anything. If you could each choose a power, what would you want? There was a moment's silence. And then they started, again in rhythm, clapping 3 times. "I want to be the strongest man in the world. I want the power to fly. I want the power to destroy. I want to be Michael Jordan. I want to own a shopping mall," said one girl. "I want the power to have any power." That reminds me of a story. Yeah. Okay. Their angry faces became the faces of children. Their eyes, the eyes of hearing. Their ears, the ears of listening. And they became every child who has ever heard a story.
Mariner High School Triton Guard from Cape Coral, Florida, under the direction of Daniel Helton, Bradley Watkins, and Jay Harward.